So why does Bihar matter so much? For one, the state is a political bellwether of sorts, at least as far as North is concerned. The results here can ripple across the national narratives. What makes the contest even more striking are the controversies that have dominated the political discourse. The vote chori charge and campaign by the Congress and the much debated SIR exercise for one. Then there is the women's factor, who can play the kingmakers as far as result is concerned, particularly where the seats have slim margins. And Bihar results very well may tell us where the popularity of the big names in Indian politics currently lies. For NDA, it's important to retain these key states, this large state, to stay strong in its national objective. While for the Mahagathbandhan, the Congress and the RJD and others, it's important to win simply if they have to have any hope nationally going forwards towards 2029. So here's the question that's looming over this Bihar. Who has the edge, the NDA or the Mahagathbandhan? Or could the third factor of Prashant Kishore's Jan Swaraj complicate calculations for both sides? We'll take that up and more with our guest joining us in just a bit. But first up, here's what happened earlier today. The elections have been announced and they will be taking place in 2 phases. The voting on 121 of the first set of seats will be held on November 6th in the first phase. The second phase will witness voting on the remaining 122 seats that will be going to polls on November 11. And D-Day or Verdict Day is November 14, which is a Friday. The election is set to witness 14.01 lakh first-time voters, and there would be 100% webcasting this time around, up 100% from 50% last time. 90,000 plus polling stations to be set across the state, and of them, over 1,000 will be managed only by women. 4.53 lakh polling personnel will be deployed for the elections. Now, as I said, a key determining factor this election is bound to be what does the public feel over this special intensive revision that has been done. Will it be still a factor? Let me first tell you the numbers as they have come out post this exercise. So you would remember, as of June 24, 2025, before this exercise began, there were a total of 7.89 crore electors already on the list. Out of these, 65 lakh, those who were deemed to be absent, shifted or deceased, were removed. That in itself led to a lot of hue and cry. Thus, 7.24 crore were finally included in the draft list of August 1, 2024 as the SIR exercise began. And after final additions and deletions, 7.42 crore is the final electoral roll.